Hello, people of YouTube. It's Deepak here, and welcome to DCS World 2.9.5 and Deca Ironworks Simulations JF-17 Thunder module. Welcome to Addendum 3, Flight Plan B. This is going to be a very short one. Just in the most recent DCS update, that is 2.9.5, we got Flight Plan B for the JEF, and the operation of this is quite simple, so I'll quickly take you through it. As always, the waypoints numbered 1 to 29 are your standard waypoints in your INS system. Those can be used for normal waypoints, and you can now have 2 flight plans worth of them. So if we go ahead and select my JF-17 here, you can see that I've got waypoints 1 to 5, and these would automatically be flight plan A. And then when I get to waypoint 6, I give it the name FPB in all caps, and that signals to the system that I want flight plan B to begin. A has to always appear before B. And then the following waypoints 7, 8, 9, and 10, and 11, are part of flight plan B, and we can cycle these inside the cockpit. You'll also note that I still have my 2 HSD lines that I was demonstrating in the previous addendum. In any case, let's jump into the cockpit now, and I'll show you what this looks like. Okay, now we're in the cockpit. This is a hot start, so I'm going to go ahead and load the DTC. Because you can see on the HSD there's nothing. Choose all, hit enter, and after a short delay we should actually see our navigational data here on the HSD. There we go, and you can see that we've got our airspace lines, and we also have flight plan A displayed. Now you'll recall from the mission editor that I had some waypoints to the northeast in the form of flight plan A, and some to the southwest in the form of flight plan B. You'll note that we're only seeing flight plan A right now, and if we look at the UFC, you can see, yep, flight plan A is the currently selected one. If I go to Menu, Data, and Destination page, and let's just focus down on here, we can see all the points that are loaded into the INS, and you note that the first few have the suffix A, and then from waypoint 6 onwards they have the suffix B. I can step through these, but you'll note that I can only step through the current flight plan. As I go to past waypoint 5, it jumps to 30. I'll have to back it up again. I can flip the destination page into flight plan B, and then step will only take me through the points that are in flight plan B. So that's important to note. But also note that what is the currently selected flight plan in the destination page has no effect on the navigational systems of the aircraft. You can see that the HSD is still displaying flight plan A, and if I select waypoints, oops, that's not what I intended to do. If I, what did that do? That's interesting. My left multifunction display. Oh, I clicked the power button. Okay, fair enough. We'll leave that in. That's instructional. There's a power button there. Be very careful. So yeah, I've selected waypoint 1, and then I can go ahead and I can flip through those waypoints, and note that after I get to the end of the flight plan, it jumps to 30. So with that in mind, let's focus down on the UFC and the HSD. We'll click the push button next to flight plan A, and we have the usual selections: bingo, approach, course, but now flight plan B is actually active. This feature now works. I can choose flight plan B. Note that the flight plan on my HSD changes. I can now select the first waypoint for that particular flight plan, and I can now cycle through those as normal, and it won't actually jump until I get off. Well, actually, no, it'll let me go through all of them now. So basically everything all the way up to 29 is counted as flight plan B, even though I haven't actually entered anything for that one, and then it jumps back around again. So we'll leave that on 7. So that's it. Very, very simple bit of functionality. We now have flight plan B available in the JEF. I hope you all enjoyed that. I'll see you all next time.